I have slain a man for wounding me, a young man for striking me. So says Lamech in the 4th chapter of the book of Genesis. What's he talking about? Well, Lamech was the great grandson of Cain. You know, Cain, he killed Abel. And Cain was worried that as a murderer, he would be attacked. So the Lord said, no, I'm going to put a mark on you so that people know that if they attack you, there will be divine justice. So the Lord said, if anyone slays Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. So there's that mark of Cain to protect him as a sign of divine justice. Even though Cain was this murderer, the Lord was still looking out for him and still going to protect him, still loving him. So moving on in the decades, and Cain's great grandson is Lamech. And he said this to his wives. You wives of Lamech, hearken to what I say. I have slain a man for wounding me, a young man for striking me. If Cain is avenged sevenfold, truly Lamech 77-fold. So I was saying, I was attacked by a man. A young man came and attacked me. He wounded me. I killed him. Ha! And he's saying, yeah, so look at me. Cain, the Lord promised him that he would be protected, avenged sevenfold. Wow, I'm avenged 77-fold because that man that attacked me, he didn't receive a wounding like I did, he received death. Ha 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 ha, which is 77 times worse than being wounded, clearly. So, I mean, I don't think that's a healthy attitude. It is not a healthy attitude. It is not good. And the thing with Cain, that's a sign of, what the Lord did there was a sign of forgiveness. I will protect you. I know you've done wrong, but I'm still on your side, Cain. So if anyone protects you, I'm right there with you. I'll avenge you sevenfold, 7 times over. So that was a statement of forgiveness. Lamech has twisted this into just outright vengeance, well, beyond vengeance. You know, I've heard some people criticize the concept of an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth in the Bible. We see in the Old Testament, an eye for an eye, for a tooth for a tooth. Well, that's actually a statement of justice because it's disagreeing with the way Lamech's operating. Because Lamech isn't going for an eye for a tooth for a tooth. And a lot of people weren't going for an eye and tooth for a tooth. They were wanting to, get revenge and more so. So, eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth is a concept of justice. What the Lord says about avenging Cain is not really primarily a statement of revenge, but it's a statement of forgiveness and showing that no one is outcast from the Lord. The Lord is looking out for everyone, even someone like Cain. But Lamech has twisted that, and what should be about forgiveness, he's turned into just revenge and hatred, and beyond any idea of justice at all. There's no eye for an eye, there's 7 eyes for an eye. And Lamech isn't looking to the Lord at all for Lord's justice. Lamech's deciding himself what the score is. He's saying, the Lord said to my great-great-great-grandfather, I've got your back sevenfold. And saying, I'm developing my own system. actually, a new and improved 77 times system. Ha 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 ha. Interesting to note, we don't hear of Lamech's children after. We hear of his children, we don't hear of his of anyone else. He seems to be the last person in the line of Cain, apart from his children, before the flood comes. So Lamech didn't have a fantastic future ahead of him. So yeah, interesting to think about Lamech in terms of justice, forgiveness, and looking to the Lord and the Lord's love and his strength and following the way of the Lord instead of going around just murdering people for hitting you. Do you know what I mean?